Okay, so we're diving into this whole neotonics thing today.
Yeah.
We've got mountains of info here promising like glowing skin, happy guts.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild. It's like someone bottled the fountain of youth and slapped a trendy label on it.
Right.
But between you and me,
Yeah.
I'm a little skeptical.
Of course.
Is it really the magic bullet it claims to be, or just clever marketing?
Well, the marketing is definitely slick. I'll give them that.
Right.
But what I find interesting is how they're tapping into this whole gut-skin connection. It's not just hype. There's actual science behind it.
Okay, so break it down for me. What's the connection between my gut and my skin?
So imagine your gut is like a bustling city, right?
Okay.
Trillions of little microbes living and working together. That's your microbiome. Now, this city, it's responsible for way more than just digestion.
Okay.
It impacts your immunity, your energy levels, and, yep, even your skin health.
So you're telling me that what I eat actually affects how my skin looks?
100%. It's like feeding your face from the inside out.
Okay, now you've got my attention. So how does Neotonics play into all of this?
Well, they claim that their blend of ingredients basically helps to cultivate a thriving microbiome.
Okay.
And a happy gut, as we've established, often translates to happy skin.
So it's like giving your gut a spa day.
Exactly. Think of it like this. Those tiny microbes in your gut, they need the right nutrients to function properly, right?
Right.
Just like we need our fruits and veggies.
Makes sense.
Neotonics steps in with prebiotics.
Prebiotics.
These are basically like fertilizer for your good bacteria, helping them flourish and outnumber those not-so-good guys.
So it's all about balance.
Exactly. It's about creating an environment where the good bacteria can thrive.
Okay, I'm following you. But I'm still a little fuzzy on how all of this actually translates into better skin.
Right. So let's talk about something called cell turnover.
Okay.
Our skin is constantly renewing itself, shedding old cells and replacing them with new ones.
What?
But here's the thing. As we age,
Yeah.
this process slows down, and that's when we start to see those fine lines and wrinkles.
Okay.
Neotonics claims to help speed up this process
Okay.
by providing the building blocks for healthy skin cells.
So it's like hitting the refresh button on your skin from the inside out.
Exactly. And a healthy gut plays a big role in that whole process.
Okay, I'm starting to see the connection here. So it's not just about what we put on our skin, but what we put in our bodies as well.
Bingo. It's about taking a more holistic approach to skincare.
Interesting. So we're not just talking about erasing wrinkles. We're talking about overall skin health from the inside out.
Exactly. And that's what makes this whole gut-skin connection so fascinating. It's not just about aesthetics. It's about overall well-being.
Okay, I'm intrigued. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's talk about what's actually in this neotonic stuff.
Right. Let's dive into the ingredients list.
Because I'm seeing some pretty interesting stuff here.
Yeah, it's not your average supplement, that's for sure. Yeah, like, take a look at this one ingredient, Bacillus coagulans.
Bacillus coagulans.
Yeah, it's a probiotic strain.
Okay.
But get this, it actually makes your gut more acidic.
Hold on, acidic? Isn't that bad? I thought we wanted to be less acidic.
It sounds strange, I know.
Yeah.
But hear me out. A slightly acidic environment can actually be a good thing in the gut.
Really? How so?
Well, it helps to keep those harmful bacteria in check.
Okay.
It's like creating an unwelcome environment for the troublemakers while the beneficial bacteria can thrive.
So the good guys have the advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about that balance, remember?
Yeah, right, balance. Okay, what else is in this concoction?
Well, there's fenugreek.
Okay.
That one's pretty interesting.
What's so special about fenugreek?
Well, for starters, it's been studied for its potential to help regulate blood sugar,
Okay.
which is a big deal for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's also a powerful antioxidant.
Okay.
And some people even believe it has moisturizing properties for the skin.
Wait, so it's like a 3-in-1 deal.
Yeah.
Blood sugar, antioxidants, and a moisturizer.
Seems like it, right?
That's pretty impressive for one little ingredient.
Yeah, and it kind of speaks to the bigger picture of what Neotonics is going for, this idea of combining these natural ingredients with a variety of benefits so they all work together.
So it's like a symphony of ingredients all playing their part for a healthier you.
Exactly. And that's what I find so intriguing about this approach.
Yeah, it's definitely a different way of thinking about skincare.
It is, and it's gaining a lot of traction these days.
I can see why.
People are starting to realize that true health and beauty start from within.
Okay, so we've talked about the good stuff, but let's be real. Are there any downsides here?
That's always a good question to ask, and the review does mention a couple of things to keep in mind.
Okay, lay it on me.
One thing that stood out is that Neotonics is only available through their official website.
Okay. Is that a bad thing?
It's not necessarily bad, but it's something to be aware of.
Like what?
Well, it could mean that you're limited in terms of where you can buy it.
Right.
And it also makes it a little harder to compare prices with other similar products.
That's a good point.
But on the flip side, it also means they have more control over the quality and the pricing.
So it's a trade-off.
Kind of, yeah. You're trading off convenience for potentially better quality control and maybe even a lower price.
Okay, I see. So what about the price? We know all this good stuff doesn't come cheap.
You'd be surprised, actually. They have a few different package options.
Okay,
So you can choose what fits your budget best.
that's good to know.
And they also offer a money-back guarantee.
Okay, so they're putting their money where their mouth is.
Exactly. It shows that they really stand behind their product.
Okay, that's reassuring. But let's get back to the heart of the matter.
Yeah.
Does this stuff actually work?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is. We've heard about the science, the ingredients, the potential downsides. But what's the bottom line? So should we all be rushing out to buy a lifetime supply of neotonics?
Well, hold your horses a second.
Okay,
It's not quite as simple as that.
right.
I mean, the review definitely highlights some promising stuff,
Yeah,
especially when it comes to this whole gut-skin connection.
okay.
It's not just a fad, there's some real science backing it up.
Oh, yeah. And we did talk about some pretty interesting ingredients, too.
Right. Like, who knew Ceylon ginger could be good for your skin?
Right, and that slippery elm bark thing. What even is that?
I know, right? It sounds like something you'd find in a fairy tale forest.
Yeah, exactly.
But it just goes to show how Neotonics is drawing on all these different traditions and remedies.
So it's like ancient wisdom meets modern science.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm convinced. I'm ready to swap out my entire skincare routine. Thanks for diving into the world of Neotonic with me today.
Anytime. Always happy to geek out on gut health.
And to our listeners, if you're looking for more information on Neotonics or other ways to take care of your gut and skin, you know where to find us.
We'll be here next week with another deep dive into the world of wellness.
Until then, stay curious and take care of yourselves.